So today I want to talk about brushes, well rather brush. I finally finished my Masterclass collection. I have all three now. I have Oval 6. I'm trying to find my Oval 3. Yeah, here we go. Sorry. Here's Oval 3, here's Oval 6, and I just picked up Linear. If you're interested in how the Oval 6 and the Oval 3 work, please check out my other videos. I have a review and a tutorial on how I use them. Again, I don't work for MAC. I'm not a makeup artist. That's what I mean. Like, I'm not one of those people. I try to teach myself, and I showed you how I use these. Now, if you're interested in the Linear brush, this is the right video for you. Now, I just used it and I just cleaned it up. I still got a little bit of liner in it because I was playing around with it. Anyway, the Linear 1 brush, again, yes, it looks like a toothbrush, just like the other ones, and it's supposed to be ergonomically designed for the user to be able to apply makeup on themselves rather than being out like this and blocking their vision, or rather than, especially if you wear glasses and you have to be all up in there and you can't because your brush is hitting the mirror. I can't tell you. Let me show you. I mentioned this in my other video. Every time I do my makeup, I use my Tarte for Aqualily's palettes. Ding, ding. Lots of dings. Ding, ding, ding. This one got messed up. Ding. Because when I'm using it, it's hitting the shadows as I'm applying because I can't see. So I really like that they made it so I can be right up as close as possible. Now, I did use this for two things today. I used it to do my brows, and I rarely do my brows. So I think I have naturally very, very big fluffy brows, and no, I'm not going to tweezer them to make them smaller. So if you think that my eyebrows are a little too bold right now, that's because I'm not used to doing them, and I know this one's a little bit more bold than that one. I'm sorry, I was just doing it to show for the sake of showing. So what I did, and I love that it made it so much easier to use, is that I was able to literally go up like this and then bring it down to have that line. Now, if you really have very little lashes, not lashes, but if you have very little brow hair, I've seen girls doing the tutorials where they're like, oh, you go like this and you go like this, and it's all about the angles. For those girls, this brush is going to come in extremely handy. So if that's you and you fall into that, you might want to pick up this Linear 1. It is a little bit big, and I was scared that it wouldn't fit into the paint pot types products. Like, I tested it in the MAC Fluid line for the brow, the brow cream gel. I also tested it in my Mica Beauty liner, my gel liner, and I also tested it in my Starlux liner tub. And you would think that they really don't fit, but actually they fit perfectly within, and I'm going to show that via video form right at the end, along with how I did my brows. And when it comes to, like, some people were like, oh, but it's too long, you really can't get precision. Well, you could, if you want, just apply to the very tip, and by the time you get to the end of your thing, you can do that faded look. It actually looks really nice. I didn't have any complaints. You can also use this as a lip liner. My lips are really small, so I just refrained. But I could see how they would just simply, do it here, and then bring it down, and then maybe fluff inward to really get that ombre look. I could see this having so many purposes that I could see some people even picking up two of these, like one for face and eye and one for lip. I could definitely see this being one of those brushes. Like with my Oval 3 and my Oval 3, I use that for face to do my contour, and then I also do it on my eyeshadow. So, depending on what you use your brushes for, will determine whether you really need this brush. If you already have a good, that's nice, Matthew. If you already have a good liner brush, you may not need to pick this up. If you already have a good brow brush, you may not need to pick this up. And if you don't even like doing lip liner looks or ombre lip looks, you may not need to pick this up. But if you like to have something new, you want to try something new, you want something that makes doing the perfectly straight lines much easier, you don't mind that it's too big, then this may be for you. It's very dense, it's very thick, and to clean mine, I use olive oil soap mixture and lots of scrubbing like this. Do not submerge these brushes because I heard that they can fall apart or get messed up, so don't do that. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you found my little videos at the end of this video helpful, and my pictures helpful in determining what you can do with the Linear 1 brush. Thank you so much for watching, and please follow me on Instagram. I'm Recycled Stardust. So it really makes lining the lower lash line a little bit simpler, I find. And it actually does fit in most pots, and I find you can really get that straight angle when you go to pull out